Hello everyone. This is my very first attempt at a non-unboxing video, so I would very much like some feedback. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, and I'm just trying out editing. You can see that with my unboxing videos. I know I do not very much have the voice for this, and I have ADHD, so I have a tendency to ramble, as this first 30 seconds can show you. So I'm going to jump in right into it. This video is going to be titled "Why Atheists in America Focus on Christianity Instead of Islam." Now, I'm doing this video on this topic because I've talked to several Christians. I've tried debating with them of several different denominations, but I've been asked a couple times why atheists always target Christianity. Like, whenever you see them on the streets or on YouTube, they're usually attacking Christianity, and lately that has changed. But I've still get asked this. So I thought I'd jot down a couple points and throw my ideas out there. So my first chart is Americans aren't afraid of blasphemy laws. Now, that's mainly because we have the freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and many Americans are proud of that. Islam, whenever it comes into a country or a state, it usually demands that no one criticize it, at least to their faces. You can see that with what just happened with Lauren Southern. Anyone who tries to criticize it, they're not allowed in that area, or they try to be restricted from it. I have not personally been restricted by Islam because my First Amendment rights. And Christianity, it's gone through the Enlightenment, which they know now they can't just stop people from disagreeing with them through violence. They have to convince people. And that's my second point. Islam has not gone through the Enlightenment. People in America really don't fear, I know this is a very, topic that people really don't like, but some cultures are lower than others. And Islam perpetuates a culture that is lower than what Christianity and most religions that are based in America's culture are. Even who worship Islam in America are even more tolerant and enlightened than people in completely Islamic countries. So we don't really fear religions and cultures that really haven't gone through that enlightenment, or any of the enlightenments that religion went, or that Christianity went through, like with science. And I've seen a few videos of people trying to defend Islam with cosmic happenings in the universe. So, like, some people on YouTube are saying that the Quran actually says what happens in outer space, and that's been debunked a couple times by people like Logic. I'm not sure if Computing Forever did one on it. I don't think so, but that sort of sounds right. On to my third topic, because I do not want to ramble. In America, we are bombarded with Christianity. Around every corner, around every street, you can almost guarantee you can find a church. You cannot hit a golf ball in any direction without a 25% chance of it hitting a church. And no other religion in America really has that kind of stability here. Like, there are Buddhists, there are Jains, there are flying spaghetti monster people, like, but we are not bombarded with mosques. there are Christian churches, and with how many different denominations there are several churches surrounding each other, so every different denomination can have their own church. There's a Baptist just around me. There's a Baptist church, a Catholic church, a Jehovah's Witnesses church, a Mormon church. All of those are under Christianity. But off the top of my head, I think there's maybe one. I don't even think it's a mosque. I think it's like a redone church to be a mosque. I'm not sure. But people in America just aren't bombarded by Islam like they are Christianity. So these are just my thoughts. These are my opinions. I'm not speaking for all atheists out there. I'm just speaking as an atheist who sees this question being asked a lot and people don't really address it. They just sort of move past it. They say this isn't the topic of the argument. And another reason why we focus on Christianity and not Islam, this is one that isn't on my border or on my clipboard. But most of the time when you're debating someone in America over religion, you're debating a Christian. Christianity is the topic point that you're targeting, and you don't see them go after Islam unless you like follow them extremely on social media or pretty much stalk them at that point or hang out with them all the time. But these are my thoughts. I'd like to hear other people's thoughts and opinions and a discussion in the comments down below. And I thank you all.